When she disrespects you, when her tone changes, her words cut, or her actions cross a line, your instincts scream at you to react, to defend yourself, to remind her who you are. But here's the truth. Most men never understand. The one who reacts loses power. The one who stays calm owns it. Because silence isn't weakness. Silence is control. It's the language of the man who doesn't need to shout to prove his worth. Today, we'll uncover why saying nothing is often the most powerful response you can give, and how this Stoic mindset makes her respect you in ways no argument ever could. 1. Silence exposes her true character. When a woman disrespects you, the moment you stay silent, you trigger something she didn't expect. Self-reflection. She's waiting for you to snap, to defend yourself, to lose control. Because that's what most men do. But when you stay calm and say nothing, she's forced to sit with her own behavior. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best answer to anger is silence." Because silence isn't avoidance, it's a mirror. It reflects her energy back at her without you lifting a finger. In that stillness, she begins to see what she's done. And that's when respect begins to return, not because you demanded it, but because you commanded it. 2. Silence protects your dignity and energy. Every time you argue, explain, or try to make her understand, you give away your peace. You trade your inner calm for her chaos. Seneca wrote, "He who is angry at another is also angry at himself." When you let disrespect pull you into an argument, you're giving her control over your emotions. But when you stay silent, you send one message: I am not your emotional toy. That stillness protects your energy. It shows you don't need to prove your worth through noise. Your peace is the loudest message you can send. And eventually, she realizes. Silence is what strong men use when words are no longer needed. 3. Silence builds respect faster than words ever could. A woman might forget what you said, but she'll never forget how you carried yourself when things got tense. When you're calm during conflict, you become unforgettable. She'll replay it in her head, your tone, your stillness, your lack of reaction, and it'll make her realize something. This man can't be shaken. Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." That's what silence represents. Self-mastery. When you don't rise to every insult or disrespect, she sees you differently. She sees a man in control of himself. And that's the kind of man a woman respects and fears losing. 4. Silence gives you power to respond, not react. Saying nothing doesn't mean you tolerate disrespect. It means you don't respond while emotions are high. You step back, think clearly, and decide what action aligns with your values. Because silence isn't surrender. It's strategy. Maybe later, when emotions settle, you calmly set your boundary. Or maybe you walk away permanently. Either way, your response comes from power, not pain. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "You always own the choice to have no opinion." In other words, you always have the power to pause. That pause, that silence, is where your strength lives. So remember, when she disrespects you, don't let emotion write your story. Your silence will do the talking. It will reveal her character, protect your dignity, earn her respect, and give you control over your response. Silence isn't the absence of strength, it's the proof of it. Because the Stoic man doesn't need to shout, he doesn't need to explain, he just acts from peace. Stay silent, stay powerful, stay stoic. This is the Stoic way.